And we're back on CentralValleyTalk.com. Let's talk business. Let's talk about construction right now. SGI Construction Management. Kelly Riddle joins me. We were talking during the break about what you guys do. You're not a construction company. You manage construction.
That's correct. So we do project and construction management on behalf of the owner. Usually it's municipalities, public agencies, school districts.
Dinuba, you said you were involved in a big project right now?
Yes, we're currently doing the road widening project for the city of Dinuba, the Avenue 416 Mountain View road widening project, so El Monte Way.
So all the construction crews are out there building the road. What does you do? You're just overseeing the whole thing?
Yes, we actually oversee the project on behalf of the client, the city of Dinuba. So we are almost like an agent to the city. So any of the contractual issues, any construction issues, we oversee that on behalf of the city. We monitor the schedule, the scope, the budget, all of those things. And we also do a very important service for the city is we do community outreach for the businesses and also the residents.
I'm not sure I follow you. What do you mean?
Well, the community outreach is because we're right downtown in the middle of their town. And so when you have the roads torn up and you've got detours and those kind of things, that has an interrupting effect to businesses and the citizens and the residents. And so what we do is we go out and we do some community outreach, and we bring them in and we talk to them. We also make sure that signs are put up so people can know where to access the businesses now. Because the city's goal and our goal, obviously, is zero loss of business claims. So we don't want any business to lose money.
But when the road's torn up.
But we also provide access. So
Really?
We make sure there's clear delineation of where they can access the business. We put up signs, those kind of things. So we want to make sure that people can access these businesses and they don't lose money and people don't lose services. People want to get into the Walmart. They want to get into the restaurants. They want to continue their life as normal as possible.
Sure,
and that's what we try to do. So not only do we look after the construction on behalf of the owner, but we also help them with that community outreach to make sure that people have their needs met in terms of their business and how they need access to other businesses.
Now, on a project like that, involving a city and closed streets and detours, it's probably crucial that that project finish on time. Do you stay on top of the construction crews to make sure that they're on time?
Yes, actually, the general contractor, they provide us with their schedules. We monitor how much progress they've made against their schedule and if they're on time or not. Sometimes there are delays, but you're right. It's crucial that people know when we're going to be out of their hair and that we are on time with that. So sometimes there are unforeseen conditions that can cause
Weather?
It can be weather. By the way, we just hit a gas line. Those kind of things.
Earthquake, like Napa?
Earthquake, yes, like Napa. So those kind of things, but we try to mitigate those things as much as possible, as soon as possible. So because we are forward thinking in terms of the schedule and the construction, what we like to do is if we see that there's going to be a problem coming up, we like to get in with that contractor and see if we can work out a mitigation plan for that. Keep it on schedule as much as possible.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. You were talking about the high-speed rail project that's coming to the Central Valley, and what were you telling me about a huge tank that's going to be built in Fresno?
Yes, the city of Fresno actually just started. They haven't broke ground yet, but they will be within the next coming couple of weeks. But over there by H Street and I'm going to say Van Ness, that area. Downtown Fresno, they're building a 3 million gallon potable water tank.
Woo.
And that's what's going to be helping the city of Fresno downtown area support their fire fighting capabilities, having enough water and enough pressure and those kind of things. Also helping with potable water delivery as well. So now the position where that tank is going to be, there's not a lot of traffic and businesses in that area, but there are some. And so we'll communicate with those businesses and make sure that they're okay with what's going on and that we've got the proper detours and signage up for them. But
how big is a 3 million?
It's huge.
It's huge.
And so it's going to be, I think it's 4 or 5 feet underground.
Underground?
But
Oh.
the most of it's going to be 30 feet of,
Wow.
another 30 feet going up. So it's going to be quite a sight, but they've got some good architectural features that they put on it to try and make it look pretty good for the community and so forth. So
So it's not just going to be an ugly old tank?
no, it won't be. It shouldn't be bad at all. And, those are kind of things that the city's also sensitive to. Making
Now, if we
things-
could just find 3 million gallons of water to put in there, right?
Yeah,
It's a
it's
little
going to
water
be
shortage right now.
interesting on how long it'll take to fill up.
Yeah. So what other projects are you involved with? Anything interesting you can share with us? Or
Well, we are also working on a school bond project for Parlier Unified School District. So they were able to pass a small bond in their community, and so we're helping them pull their projects together as well. We have a number of projects that are also going on in the Bay Area and those kind of things.
so you're not just Central Valley?
No, I just run the Central Valley area, and those are the things that we've got going on right now is we're overseeing that tank and some projects for Parlier Unified and helping Dinuba out. So, yeah, well, we're always looking for more work, but those are kind of the principles that we put in place is to represent the owners in the community well and build better today.
Okay. How'd you get involved in this personally?
It's kind of interesting. Well, maybe some people might think it's interesting. I actually, when I was in the United States Air Force, I did project management all over the world. And I got to be part of something that was very, very interesting. And when I got out of the Air Force, I went to work for Pacific Gas and Electric for about 9 years. And I did a lot of their projects, their capital projects throughout the Central Valley and the Central Coast. And I just kind of found a niche for myself, and I really love it.
So you started the company?
No, the company is based in Pasadena, and what they asked me to do is they asked me to start a Central Valley office.
Okay.
So, yeah, I opened an office for them here in the Central Valley.
Okay. So Air Force to PG&E
To PG&E.
to SGI.
Almost.
Oh,
There's a few
few
others in there.
stops in between?
Yeah, a few stops in between.
All right. Kelly, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.
You have a website or phone numbers? How can people reach you?
Yes, it's sgiconstructionmanagement.com. And my phone number is 559-272-8129. And we're at 1713 Tulare Street, Suite 120 in Fresno, downtown Fresno, 93721.
Okay. There you go. Kelly Riddle.
Thank you.
From SGI Construction Management. And we'll be back with more on CentralValleyTalk.com.